So, girls, down here at Cudgen, you've got a really good girls crew coming through. Some are here, some aren't. What makes the girls group so tight and so racing so well at the moment?
I think we have really good camaraderie in the group. Everyone's really supportive of one another, and it's really nice to have a group of girls, and we've got lots of younger girls coming through which push us all the way around the cairns, and half the time they're better than us, so it's it's a bit humbling, but in a good way, I guess. Keeps us motivated and keen, and yeah.
So we've got a fair few races still to come up this season. We've got Manly, we've got Shed next time, we've got State and Aussies. For you girls at the front, what are some of your goals potentially to achieve for the rest of the year?
I think probably a big one for all of us is just making maybe Taplin final at Aussies, state included, and board relay, but personally trying to make a couple individual finals as well would be awesome, but at the end of the day I'm kind of just happy to get on there and do the best we can for Cudgen and for ourselves, so I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. A couple of little individual ones, but more focused on the team ones this year. Hayley, Boyd and I have been in the same team for quite a few years now, and with these younger ones coming through, it's potentially the last year that we'll be in those teams together. So yeah, if we could get a couple of finals, maybe a couple of top sixes or a podium would be nice, but yeah.
Obviously, it's an awesome thing. I mean, you grow up young through the same club, in the same teams, but like you just said, you've got a lot of people coming up that are pushing you for those teams. Obviously, that's a really good thing for the club. How do you guys, keep the fire at bay when some people may be threatened by losing their spot, that kind of thing?
Me as a first year 19s, I think it's pretty cool racing with all the Opens girls, because even though we're racing each other at carnivals, especially at Shaw and Partners and stuff, because there's no 19s, we're still pretty fun, and we take it nice and chill, and we don't take it too seriously. Yeah, it still stay nice.
I think as well, just one thing to add on that, I think we've got a really good mentality. I know just definitely with us older girls, we're trying to push that down to the younger ones as well, but you want yourself to go really well, but at the end of the day, if you're the one that's not winning, any day of the week, I would rather it be one of these two on the podium if I'm not there. So I think that's the message we're trying to pass down. Yes, you want to win, but if you're not the one winning, you want it to be someone that you're training with. You know how hard they train, you know the work they put in, and if you're not there, you want it to be them.
Awesome. Obviously, we want Cudgen getting as many points and as many medals as we can at every carnival. We've been improving that each year, and especially the start of this year's looked really good. A few of you guys are going down to Manly this weekend, and there's meant to be some swell on the horizon. Two-part question. One, do you like swell? And two, if so, why?
Yeah, I love swell. I think it makes it so much more interesting, and it's just way more fun to just get out there and catch waves, and I guess it's a bit of a laugh as well if you get smashed, and it's always just good to get the skills up, I suppose.
I think it just kind of changes it up from when, if it's flat conditions, you kind of know who's going to be the fittest, and if you get a good start, you tend to be at the front of the race, but at the end of the day with swell, anything can happen, and I think that's why most of us do the sport, is you always have the potential to be up there. You just got to be close enough, and if good enough, you'll get there.
It can be in this sport or just in sport in general. Who would be your idol or inspiration that sort of carry you through to this level and this age?
I'd probably say just the girls that I race with, because I don't really know too many of the older athletes, so I just looking at everyone else and seeing how well they're doing and how much they're training and how hard they're training, and bouncing off that and wanting to do the same.
Yeah, I think for me it's not 100% about how well they're racing, it's more about their persona on the beach and the way that they go when things don't go their way. So first person that comes to mind to me is Gemma Smith. She's, if she gets unlucky, state last year's a perfect example. She got knocked in her ski heat, and she was hands down the one to win that race, and she stood at the finish line and shook every girl's hand that came through, and she's just a great person to be around. She'll talk to you on the line, she's very humble when she wins. So to me, I think someone like her is a good person to look up to.
Yeah, I would probably say the similar lines along Lizzie Wellborn. She's always been really positive, and I know with the younger girls as well, she came down here and did a couple of sessions with them, and everyone really enjoyed it. She's just a great athlete, nice girl.
I would probably say Jai Timperley. No, seriously, I think the last 2 years with all the obstacles and challenges he's had to go through, and the way that he's kind of kept bouncing back, and I think he's going to be ripping in this year. So I think he's partly the reason why I kind of got back into it this year, and I'm really glad that he's back. So, yeah.
Just on that note, am I correct by saying Sophie just mentioned that he's probably the hottest guy in surf sports? Is that right?
Yeah, he's probably top 3.
Got to cut your grass, eh?
And then just to finish off, obviously young girls in the background. Look, the best thing about our club, I think, is we have so many males and females. It's not a one-sex sport. We've got probably 50-50 across the board, and all you girls at the back are ripping in as well. So obviously you guys look up to these guys as well, and they're pushing you through as well. Is there anything you just want to yell out or?
Just love all these girls here, you know, they're just sick, and we've got our 3 main pillars here, these chicks, they're like, no, like you guys are you're like the older girls. They've been here from the sticks and stones, you know, they're here, they're all of our, you know, our mentors and stuff, so really appreciate you guys.
Awesome.